I think the first and I guess most obvious thing is that it comes from Vera herself, a woman of the time in which that story of resilience, that story of overcoming the impossible, is told from her point of view. I think accounts of the First World War, I think we do very much see it from the front, from the fighting, from the battles. I think we forget about the battle that happened at home, the battle of loss, the women who stayed at home and tried to maintain some form of platform, some form of foundation to keep themselves sane, to keep life going on. Vera was unique because she didn't think, in a way, it seems, how a lot of women thought at the time. She had a drive above and beyond what was regarded as normality, and I think it's that resilience of her spirit, her passion, her drive, her overcoming the impossible to achieve what she thought was right. She was tough, and she wasn't afraid to fight for it. Alicia, from word go, right from when we were in the audition room and did chemistry reads, she was just on the ball. She just, she has an instinctive, emotional connection, I think, with Vera, particularly. I think her toughness, her drive, she likened Vera a lot of the times on set to like this bird, this thing that was fragile, but yet I think determined and flight. This idea of determination, and I think Alicia's got that in her in buckets. She can sort of switch from emotion to emotion in seconds, and she's fantastic to work with, and I think her performance in the film is just astounding. Victor is one of Vera's friends through her brother Edward, and Victor has a little bit of a soft spot for Vera. I think when he visits their home, he very much hopes that something might blossom between them, but things don't quite go that way. Victor's very much, I think, his strength of spirit, I think, comes from his inadequacy, I guess, to be one of the men. He's denied to fight in the war, and so he's faced with a lot of shame over that. And so he has to stay strong in different ways, stay strong for Vera, stay strong for himself, and stay focused. I think he very much represents the guy who found it hard to succeed, and I guess the guy who lost a lot, and they all lost a lot. As Vera says in the film, the youth was stolen from us, and that sums it up perfectly.
Has the experience of telling that story, of making this film, change your perspective on what that generation went through and what war truly means?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that is the main message of the film, is knowing what you've got. I mean, if you're lucky enough to have your youth, to not waste it, to not be gazing at your phone all day, to maybe look up every now and again and see what's around you, because under very different circumstances, 100 years ago, we weren't so lucky.
And what else have you got coming up in 2015? Obviously a big year for you.
Yes, I'm currently filming a TV series called Humans for AMC Channel 4, which is coming out later in the year, which is going really, really well so far. And also a film called Legend, which Tom Hardy playing both Cray twins, which is coming out later in the year as well. So we're very excited about both.
Do you have a message to fans finally about this film before you leave us?
Yeah, I would say watch this film with as open a heart as you can, as focused a mind, and take what inspiration from it what you can.